La 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 Smurfy way. Yes, it's Cross Comics in the Smurfs. Something you never would have expected, but you voted on it several months ago. Anyways, so we have Cross Comics in the Smurfs. I'm going to tell a tale of how this is. Hopefully you will enjoy it. So on with the show. It all started as the Smurfs come into Grandpa Smurf's house. First we see Papa appear. Then Grandpa comes in and sits down in his seat. Then other Smurfs start to shuffle in, starting with Harmony, then Vanity, then Greedy, then Poet, then Jokey, then Painter, then Brainy, then Lazy, then Smurfette, then Hefty, then Farmer, then Handy, and then Grumpy appears in the window to hear the story, as not to let anybody know that he actually likes to hear Grandpa's story, because he's always, not wanting to seem not grouchy. Finally, Clumsy comes in, tripping over Handy's feet and almost falling flat on his face, causing the stir, but he quickly gets his footing, and then Grandpa starts his story saying, I was traveling the world, as you know, looking for the 4 stones to renew the long life stone, when I happened to be in a forest across a great lake, and in this forest suddenly came at me this potion in a vial, hurtling at me. It was green of some sort of liquid green in the vial, and then before it could hit me, or I could run, this huge Smurf, 4 apples tall, came in front of it and let it smash off a turtle shell. And he just saved me in the nick of time. He seemed to have extraordinary speed and durability. I end up learning that his name was Shield Smurf. But it was we soon saw who was after us. This Shield Smurf said he knew of this one, that he had been a pain in their side for quite some time. I was told that this one with these vials with stuff in it was called the toxic one, because his vials always contained something toxic to the Smurf. He also had on him a sword of sorts, and a small sword they called a dagger. Man, he was so fiendishly. He smelled too, and he did not look any part human, although, well, I guess he did look a little human, but he was ragged and rugged and looked so run down. But the Shield Smurf said that he was a menace to their village. And I marveled, another village of Smurfs? Wow, it was quite something to hear about another village of Smurfs. It was at this point, he started yelling out for some other Smurfs, I guess, because he was yelling, Fire Smurf! Fire Smurf! Flame! Where are you? We need help! Maybe get the other smart one. Get that smart Smurf in the village. What's his name? Future Smurf? Genius Smurf? I don't know. Get him. We need help. Quickly. It was at this point. I don't know where it came from, but a Smurf came down shooting arrows. But these weren't ordinary arrows. These arrows were all aflame. He was very unique, this Smurf. he's, well, not so unique in looking, but his hat was not white. It was like a flame, all different flame, colors of the flame. And he had the archery stuff, and he was just able to light arrows on fire, and he kept shooting them towards the toxic one. And this irritated him, of course, to no avail. Wish I spent more time with these Smurfs. They were so extraordinary. But you never know. I might get back to them one day. We need to find those stones, elemental. Maybe this one knows. Maybe he knows where the fire stone is to help out getting. Maybe he could help me locate the fire stone to reignite the Smurf stone that will get all of ourselves healthy again one day, so we won't fade into nothingness. But even with this Smurf with fire arrows and this Smurf with the big Smurf with shields and seemed extra strong and durable, it still wasn't quite enough to seem to take down this toxic one, when suddenly appeared this one Smurf that looked like he had metal on his face, and he came down on this flying disc, metal disc. He was very weird looking, and he just was not what you would expect a Smurf to look like. He was all drabbed in blue and yellow. Yellow. Seems like this might be a nice... this is where I think I got my idea for my new look, the yellow. And of course, he had red gloves. This was weird. He had... he called it technology. But it almost seemed like witchcraft, like he was a wizard. But nonetheless, he was really helped. He suddenly made this toxic one just disappear. I don't know where the toxic one went, but this genius Smurf, this future genius, said he would be back. He had not transported him too far away, that he would not hurt him. So, this was a wild time, Smurfs, to meet these wonderful Smurfs. And they did eventually help me find the fire stone. But, I did come across some other Smurfs that helped me find the other ones. But I know where they are. As you know, I knew where they are, but I couldn't get them to bring them back here to our village. That's when we had our quest, of course. So, what do you think of my tale? Yes, all you Smurfs, what do you think of this tale of these extraordinary Smurfs? And to know that there are more Smurfs throughout the world is fabulous. We not just saved our village that day and us when we did finish the Smurf quest, we saved all those other Smurfs from non-existence. I really wish they would have been willing to leave their village and help me bring the stuff back, but they were unable to. They had to guard their realms, they said. Be protectors. I guess it's just like us protecting this area from Gargamel and getting us and all that he does and his compatriots. And well, we just more survive. We don't so much guard this place from Gargamel, do we? Anyways, that's the story for now. Maybe I will bargale you with tales of other Smurf villages and unique Smurfs from those villages as well, and the dangers I faced throughout my travels again. Okay, so there you have it. Cross comics in the Smurfs. a little tale from Grandpa as he was traveling the world. Sorry for my bad Grandpa Smurf voice. So there you had it. You got Canadian Shield, the Flame, and the Wiz in it. I just made it up as I went along, so hopefully you will enjoy it. Yeah, and if we can get this video here on YouTube to 25 likes, I will do another Cross Comics in the Smurfs. So it'll be another tale by Grandpa, regaling the Smurfs in his village with tales of other Smurfs around the world in their villages. So, what do you think? Did you guys like this? I hope so. Please be sure to hit the like button, share, all that wonderful stuff. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.